It's been a rite of passage for decades, teenagers getting their driver's license.
But these days, it seems like a lot of teens are switching gears, opting instead for the passenger seat. It's a trend seen not only here in Arkansas, but nationwide.
THV 11's Brooke Buckner sat down with some teens to find out how they feel about getting behind the wheel.
It's a major milestone for teenagers. Learning how to drive and getting a license or permit.
I was really eager to get mine.
14-year-old Lucas Hankins got his driving permit as soon as he could, but he knows others aren't as interested.
I'm gonna have to drive to work and I'm gonna have to do stuff for my parents when they're older. So better do it now and get the experience instead of waiting.
But some of the other kids his age aren't in a rush. Aiden Jones could have gotten his permit last year, but says it's not a priority for him.
If I don't have any other responsibilities, I might just stick to just not having one.
And Sierra Cottingham sees those responsibilities coming soon, and that's what's motivating her to get her permit after putting it off.
When I'm 16, I want to get a job, so I'll probably need to drive there, obviously.
It's a trend seen on a national scale. According to the Federal Highway Administration, back in 1993, more than 42% of 16-year-olds had driver's licenses. In 2021, that number was down to 25%. Thompson Driving School in Little Rock has been open for 70 years. During Brock Thompson's time as owner, he's noticed an age shift in people learning how to drive.
So we started seeing 17, 18, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds. And so, yeah, we've seen that, and it's continued as the years have progressed. We go as slow as we need to go or as fast as we need to go.
Thompson says he thinks anxiety in the younger generation is partly to blame.
Kids are more nervous, and that is real. I think kids these days, they can see something that's happened across the country, let alone across the globe, in instant seconds. And so, you know, the things that we used to have to deal with as an older adult, we didn't have to worry about all those things. We're not going to put you in anything that you're not ready for.
But he warns delaying driving can have consequences.
If you're not starting at 14, you don't have 2 years of supervised experience. And so that delay kind of dominoes.
I think nationwide, no doubt, the interest in driving from this generation from teenagers isn't there. There's not a sense of urgency, but in Arkansas, at least, we are seeing that people are eventually obtaining a license. It's just a matter of when.
Scott Harden with the state's Department of Finance and Administration says the number of permits and licenses issued to 16-year-olds in Arkansas has recently seen a decline following that national trend. In 2021, the department issued just more than 19,000 permits and licenses to 16-year-olds. Last year, around 15,000. Harden says while he's not necessarily concerned about this shift, he's more focused on what the future holds.
Do we get to the point where people are 25 and say, well, maybe I need to get around to getting a license? Is that where we're going? And that's what my curiosity ultimately is.
As for the teens we talked to, they're still hesitant, but hope to conquer their fears and get behind the wheel one day.
Sure, but I'll probably rely on my parents. But if they no longer can give me transportation, I will try and find my own way of doing it.
I brought up that I wanted to maybe try to get it over the summer, but I'm not too entirely sure.
Brooke Buckner, THV 11 News.
Now, according to the state, so far this year, about 7,000 16-year-olds have gotten their driver's licenses.
Certainly a change. Back when I was young and everybody counted down to that first day they were going to be able to drive in the car.
Back when Craig was young.